Hey everybody, this is Asher, and we are back with even more Remnants of the Precursors, where normally my big blob of space rock on the right-hand side here with all these purple lines going everywhere would be pretty good. The Mershan not doing so great. The Cylons actually just did an attack of opportunity and took out a few of their locations. The Sacra are pretty much under my knee right now because some of their biggest ships, we kind of dealt with them. But there's a problem, and that problem is the Klakon. And the reason it's a problem is pretty straightforward if we look at our status here. The Klakon and the Raptara got in a war. The Raptara still have a lot of population. The Klakon kind of have everything else, and they are very, very clearly winning a war that they got. So my original plan of, hey, let me play catch up while these guys blow each other up didn't really work too well, even when I gave the Raptara some weapons tech that I needed. So where we're at right now, as you can see here, we're behind on tech for pretty much 2 or 3 tech tiers. Let's be honest here. We're kind of in a hole that I don't think we'll be able to dig out of in time, because the Klakon may be able to get enough population eventually by taking out the Raptara to pretty much overwhelm and win the space vote. So I think we're going to have some fun today, and what we're going to do, maybe split up into a few YouTube videos, but if you're here on stream, what we're going to do is kind of laugh at the Cylon trying to send 8 transports. They're doing their best. They have some other ships that they're sending over to our boomies as well. That's exciting. But long story short, we're going to try our best to kind of fight the fights we have and then take the fights to the Klakon. Because if we aren't offensive now, we're going to run out of game time. That is a recipe for doom. We already almost got pulled into the war against the Klakon by the Raptara. Apparently they really needed our help, which, not good, not good. But anyway, we're going to do our usual checks of all of our planets first. Boring, I know, but important. Here's our home world doing research. Actually, our tech research right now, we're doing pumping about 7,600. I have no idea if that's great or not, but we do definitely want to get computers going. Armored exoskeleton, also good. Increasing deflector shields, always nice. Cloning, I think space rocks can use cloning. Propulsion, warp dissipator, maybe not the most exciting thing in the world, but it exists, and we're researching it. Would rather have been researching some of these big things, but we'll get through the tech tree we do. Kind of the same deal with the Omega Bomb, is that I'd much rather be researching something up here, but we got what we got. And our ship designs, while we're here, our sediment booms, this was like one of the best ideas I got from chat last time. Hey Bondard, thanks for popping in. Was pretty much to just make a small missile boat, because these Mercurite missiles I can fire, it's one thing if I can fire 2 missiles, but if I have hundreds of ships that can fire these, then it spells trouble for somebody. Also, the stone throw pew pew here is our big hope that is going to get absolutely crushed by the Klakon. It'll be fun. So, planets first, blah, blah, blah. Let's start from the top right here. You still need to build industry, as we can see. Don't have any shields. I think if the Klakon really want to come for us, and they may sooner rather than later. This is still on 0.92, so that we don't have any of the new Zilmi AI updates changes, which it's really cool to have developers watch this and be like, now that I'm seeing someone else play this, I have all these new ideas. So I appreciate both the feedback that I've gotten from you all and apparently my ability to be a guinea pig. Let's see here. Enamil is our artifact planet that is doing research like hell and has some defenses. Research like hell, shipbuilding. We are probably going to convert to total war here in a little bit. We don't need the friendships too much anymore. It's all about the huge ships now. And right now, some of our places that we're doing huge ships before are just doing tech, which is okay. We like the whooshes here. I always hit the fleet button first time here, but the whooshes are just fusion beams, so they're medium-sized laser boats. Still important in a combined arms approach. And we're mustering our units over here because the Sacra I thought would be attacking us, but they did not. So whatever endeavor there may be. So we want some of our planets to still be building big things. Like our fleet strength is terrible, but it is what it is. I'm mainly just going through here just to make sure I'm not leaving anything. Like right here, Azure, doing research. This used to sort of be closer to the front lines, but now I'd kind of rather have these people build, except for like our rich planets or things like that, like Garnet, like Hemet and all that. I want my rich planets to be continuing to build ships, but a lot of other places can really just focus on tech. And one of the things I want to do on my next playthrough is really kind of nail down what in the world did I do to get my tech behind so fast. How can I change that? But that's for another day. I think we're pretty good here. We do have this fertile world, which is excellent because we can't actually add the fertility thing to this, but the Sacra can. So we have their home world, neener, neener, neener. We have other ships coming towards us, and our free spyreport.com, Klakon, don't care, Cylon, don't care. We are still, you know, if we're looking at poking these guys anyway, we're going to do espionage here. If we do more espionage here, it may start a war. I think that's fine, because honestly, we want to fight. I want to see their ships in action. And the Raptara is interesting because for a while we did have access to them, but they've gotten the crap beaten out of them so hard that we can't actually spy on them anymore. They're too far away. So we got to take some of these other planets to make it work. Let's do it next turn. So we're going to be building a lot of tiny ships here. Okay, population 91 seems okay to bomb it. We're not doing the thing where we're trying to get technology from them before. So this Tengu's going to run. And ooh, that's a fleet. Arrives in 2 years. So let's meet them, I guess. We have a bunch of boomies. Let's move y'all down here. You're running. You're amassing. You rock heroes are kind of obsolete now. We can still put you guys over here. Let's see, we'll arrive there in 2 years too, so. Looks like we're going to have a nice good old-fashioned fight at Zenith. Well, I was begging last time, why won't you guys fight me? Here's the answer, because apparently we didn't have the right fight. Okay, Aldea's up here. And I do kind of want to keep a defensive presence over here because I'm expecting a double cross from the Klakon at some point. Maybe we do this. Alright. Okay, spying activity again. They shut down 2 of our spy networks. How fun is that? They haven't diplomatically asked us to stop spying yet, so it doesn't really count, right? I think I'll let this place continue to build ships, because we want big ships over here, and we want tiny ships over here. All right, news network, what do we got? The current rankings, not really a surprise. I guess maybe the biggest surprise is the Sacra and Cylon are still listed on here, but that's because so many other people have been wiped out. Alright. Ship combat. You know, let's see how you guys do. So here's our stone throw. That can move 3. And we can go ahead and fire missiles on you. That's 67 missiles of goodness. Friendship over here just saying, hey, my turn's done. And then here's even more missiles. Seems like a good strategy. Yeah, that was one Tengu that ate a bunch of missiles. Ship combat here. Don't tell me they got here faster. They didn't. Okay, we got 9 hypnotizes. Interesting. And 2 larger ships. Okay, these are disposable ships with Mercurite missiles. Can we fire on you? Okay. They have shield class, attack level, heavy neutron blasters. So let's fire a bunch of missiles on you. I would like to have more here, but we'll see how this does. Okay, it dented them pretty good, but it only dented. Okay, we took out a few of them. I think we gotta retreat. Alright, so it's something. Do we bombard? I think we do. Alright, and they bombarded me, so fair is fair in war, I guess. Look at that, we have our happy little crystal stuff there now. I guess because they think it's theirs, not ours, so they have their big reinforcements. We have our kind of sort of maybe reinforcements. You'll get there in a year, you'll get there in a year. It's gonna be interesting. Because we have some good new ships and some good old ships. And we're gonna have a good time. Alright, so y'all are coming over here. If we have 44. Yeah, I really think so. I hope so. By the way, the text is actually showing here. Okay, good. Maybe I can make that just a touch bigger. Let's see. Boop. That's really big now. Or that's literally about as big as I care to make it. Alright. So we got some good population here. Let's go ahead and do... Let's do the takeover thing. So... How do we do this? Send transports here. That's a lot of transports. All right. That's fine. And once again, I always forget to check this. Let's do this one more time. Cancel. Send transports to here. Okay. So even synced, they're still getting there at about the same time. Cool. Alright, which means you guys need to readjust for population. Because I have a feeling we're going to be raiding just a few more people. And you still need industry, but you can kind of balance between industry and growth. 8 silent transports got blown out of the sky. Cylon's there. Intelligence Bureau. Sending spies to the Klakon seems like a terrible idea, and yet we keep doing it. Okay. I don't really know what we're waiting for in terms of growing and everything. We do have a lot of money. We can build a lot of things here. We're trying to build defenses into the reserve, which is cute in Aldea. But I think we need to do some of this. And Nazim, let's go ahead. I have some spare money. Let's transfer some funds. That's fine. So any more big ships that we can build right now seems adequate. You guys aren't really moving. This isn't really a big fleet. This would be my attack fleet. So it's kind of, I feel a little silly at this point, but it's just like, okay, we're kind of cracking back down here. Oh, the High Council convenes. View the voter summary. 75 votes for the Raptara. So they still have that. 122 votes wins the election. Let's see, do the Raptara vote for somebody? They cast a vote for Sauron. Nobody read Lord of the Rings. Abstain. Let's make everybody happy. Cast 9 votes for Sauron, 4 for something. And abstain, and abstain. So, 25 more years. Alright. Do we bombard? I think we bombard one more time. Well, now there's no factories, so it's good to be in the future. Alright, so we have a bunch of shit coming down here. We have some planets that are red for some reason. I guess these are in rebellion. That's fun. I guess it's a bad time to be space cats. And I half wonder here. Do we just take this big stack of ships and go offensive? Normally I'd try to be a little more judicious. Let's see, are the Sakura... We're at war with them. And they're not at war with anybody else. The Klakon's at war with the Raptara. That's about it. Okay, Klakon literally shut down all of our spy networks. Our computer tech, which is supposed to be the only thing we can hang our hat on, is apparently not doing very good. And oh my god, you guys. No. You don't get to run. You don't get to run. We're gonna give chase. I mean, I know why they're running, but they don't get to run. And we have 2 more transport fleets that are coming here, and this place is just trying to build back up, so that's fine. We'll let that happen. All right. Meanwhile, we have, if these guys are coming over here, it takes 3 years. Does it only take you 2 years? Yeah. So we got to wait a turn. And we have a ton of other ships coming in, so that's awesome. All right. Transports incoming. Let's just reinforce here. I think this is fine. We have another Raptor. Don't know if the new Raptor is the same as the old Raptor. Like I said, I could be trying to min-max a lot of things, and I know I've said this a billion times in this series. But we're not. At this point, we know where things are going, and no amount of min-maxing is going to save me here. Okay, they've rebelled and refused to contribute to the Saccharine Conclave. At least 69 million rebels control the colony. So Eltonin, isn't that the one I was thinking about attacking? It is. Well, we can always say the good thing here because our transports are getting blown out of the sky here. Just say, your saviors arrived. I'm going to put it like this. My plan, I don't know if it's fully to go out with a bang against the Klakon, but I want to see what they have. So we are definitely going to be irresponsible in saying, you know what? Like they have a minimal Gaia-rich world because they've terraformed the crap out of this rock. So it's just like, you know what? Let's see if we can even take this rock. Like they're just so far ahead. It's disgusting, and yet it's hilarious. So yeah, we're definitely gonna make an attempt, which is kind of nice that they lost that vote, because that means we don't have to worry about things like, oh god, the game ended before we were ready for it. That's 176 monitors. I kind of want them to do another ship design. But yeah, oh boy. The Raptara, holy cow. I kind of want a game to... Oh my, what is this? They actually have 71 huge ships. I really want to see the King Cobra. Sounding like my kid at the Serpentarium here. But Titan, haven't seen it last 5 years. Raptors here. We haven't seen other Space Raptors. Space Raptor. Space King Cobra. And then the Raptara has God knows what. But yeah, we don't know what they have. We know what they have. And I guess technically these things are frozen in time. Their population may be a lot lower right now. So that's another thing. We want to take some of these planets to the west just so we can see what the Raptara are doing while we can still see them. But we know they have the most votes for now. So more Fuxing, more ship combat. Tengu, get back here. Alright, 151. That seems like maybe enough missiles. Alright, friendship. Oh no, we actually didn't get the missiles in time. I love that I named this such stupid things. Okay, we have a stone throw over here. We have more of these missiles coming. We're just dropping all the bombs here. Fire all the things. There we go. One military base gone. Definitely not bombarding. Oh crap. Gotta watch the little froggies jump to their death. So we have better rifles, even armor, even shields. Which you can tell because of our shields right here. Took about as many losses as I expected. Obviously, we have to fight the Klakon just so we can see what they look like in glorious battle. Okay, Lamric has refused against the Cylon at least 35 million people here. We have a warp dissipator. So... I guess technically impulse engines. It doesn't really matter at this point. Yeah, we'll let them build defenses. We'll let them build industry. Do we? I think we prioritize growth just a little bit. I mean, they can have up to 500 factories. But if we get more people in here, they can build more factories. That's the thought. It doesn't really matter. We definitely don't want them growing. They're at max population. They're at max industry. Let's put you on ship duty. 7 years here. That's right. We took you over, and now you will build ships for your sworn enemies here. And we will rally those ships right here, same as everyone else. So you arrive in 1 year. I officially botched this, because you guys were supposed to rally over here. And now it's going to take you 2 years. Whoops. You guys are going over here for a big fleet. We're just trying to get all the combat in all at once. We have another big fleet over here. Man, I really just want to pop into this now, but we ain't gonna. We have the forming of another defensive fleet up here. Alright. We'll leave you there. We'll see where you guys are needed. I think this group is going to be enough to take this on. It would have been a little more comfortable with more missiles. So 8 silent transports failed. You failed. If you guys are moving here, and you guys are moving here, and we're all moving down here, do we just go ahead and like ram as hard as possible into here? I think we do. Let's get dumb and over aggressive, because we're trying to make this work at the very end. So you go here. So we are on the warpath now. Can sound the drums of, oh my god, we have more spy networks, and they recently got improved terraforming plus 60. All I know is that that's really high up in the tech tree. But we're working on our own tech just a touch. I'm gonna keep the research split evenly right now, because I don't think there's any ship designs that are really gonna help us. But here's the King Cobra. Can we see the Raptara yet? Nope. So I really want my status update. That's why we're going to the left, because it's like I need a single signal booster. Wow, 42 transports. They are anticipating getting destroyed here, aren't they? Alright. 42, 40, 65, 3 years, 2 years, 5 years. I guess the AI needs to get a little better at getting stuff together. I think next turn's fine. Well, we got a lot of Got a lot of financial growth over here. Let's see. Okay. 56 Tengu, we know what these are. They're bombers. 2 geckos. I'm assuming those are scouts. Monitors are the only thing that's actually threatening. So, let's give them a present. Okay. Can't actually hit you guys, but that's okay. Oh, you guys are actually missiling me. Nice. Okay, they ran. Okay. Fusion beam to delete those missiles. Mass driver over here. Take a hit. I think we're okay. We're done with missiles here. You guys finally get to do your thing. Mass driver first. And then we drop some bombs. Definitely don't retreat. We need our presence here. That's nice. Okay, so 2 bases gone. All the Tengu's gone. The Fwoosh's doing some great work. And let's have a... There ain't no party like a bombard party. We actually do not have a lot of bombs right here, so this is going to take a little bit. Alright, do we bombard this planet? We absolutely do. Boom. Holy cow. Okay, we nearly bombed it into complete and total horror. Thanks, Barrick, for the, those are, okay, I was about to say, they look like rainbow bombs. That's what we're going to call them. So, Omega bombs, scatter pack missiles, it's fine. Those poor planets. I agree. Why would we stop killing you, though? Oh, considering that you all betrayed me, like, 100 years ago or whatever. And attacked my borders. Okay. I already have 4 of these here. Let's reinforce one more. So, yeah, it's looking, oh, look at the Panther. So they're trying their best to build something. Oh my god, are they attacking? Hang on. What you doing? They have no treaty. They apparently do not like our destroying the Terran race. Whoops. Klakon don't like us spying. Yet we keep trying. Okay, so now that we're building up some other things here, we'll let our research continue to roll. I don't think we're really at any turning point techs that are going to change the game for us here, so just bomb it out. Don't bomb it out. I meant to send some transports there. Who can we send from a populated planet? Troivius looks fine. Yeah, let's do that. Just literally transports here. How many? 60. Then we can just focus on growth and then switch you over to military production. Okay, ship combat. Remember when we were waiting for combat last time? We got it in spades this time. Here's their Raptor again. Lots of neutron blasters. Here's our friend ship. It comes bearing friends and ships. We only have one huge ship here, though, so we gotta watch out for that. Sediment boom. Who's the boom king? You're the boom king. Triangle laser over here. I don't know who that's targeting just yet, so... Looks like it might be targeting the friendships. Fascinating. Okay. Stone throw on Raptor fight. 153. That's a lot of shots. Down to 20. Okay. So monitors go here and you go back. Space laser. Oh my god. Okay, we just, we didn't know that was a risk. Just flew our ships to their death. A little embarrassing. Okay, a few more friendships dying. Of course I get, like, some hair in my nose all of a sudden. That's fun. Alright, we have a bunch of monitors that won't be able to fire too much more. So let's do the mesh driver here. Fusion beam here. Bomb it out. And turn. Was that a stack of... Okay, that's not... I see 500 something missiles coming from somebody. Should I be concerned? That is literally 500 missiles. Congratulations, you defeated friendships like nobody else has been able to this whole game. Alright. Actually taking some surprising losses here. Oh, what? Okay, 220 missiles. You get back here. Just have our little ships dancing in the back here. And we fusion bomb away and try to get away from those missiles. Yeah, it was a lot of monitor ships. Alright. Okay, we're not retreating from this. And I think they're out of missiles. Maybe. No, they just fired a bunch of missiles on us. But they're down to 3. So I don't think we can dodge this for too much longer. Cool, we're down to 5. And turn... Wow, actually getting a kill there. So, oh, we only lost 15. I thought I had more than 15. Okay, that's acceptable. Alright, so we bombard here. For sure. We bombard here for sure. We absolutely positively do not bombard here. Because it's scary. And they have... Are they really coming for me over here? Okay, you're like trying to be all sneaky and be like, hey, you have no defenses. So 3 years, 4 years. Okay, well if y'all decide to sit on Pavlov for a year, this group can mop it up. So how many years we got here? 2 years. We have this group that'll be able to defend Harvey pretty soon. So let's not get things too confused. So we have this, this, this. This might actually scare him off. Let's drop you. No, you know what? Let's send you to Harvey. Where everything's gonna be fine. Unless you're the Raptara, and then things are going to be awful. So we need a few more people. Nothing says let's destroy our enemy's morale quite like going from planets that used to be theirs and attacking them with rocks. 62 should be enough. Let's just max it out. Alright. And then you all can have a pretty easy time just focusing on population for a second. And focusing on population for a second. Well, I guess technically it's not like the population can all work those things. Okay, intelligence reports. Yeah, reinforce Pavlov from Boral up north. That's a good plan, too. Because right now, those aren't exactly stopping. If the Klakon decides to attack us, those guys are not going to stop anybody. Alright. So, good show. We at least get to put on a show of forces. Like, we're clearly number 3. I don't know why the Mershan are allowed to live. I kind of want to fight them too now. And we have 80 population here and space dominance. So I think the plan here is going to be to go ahead and send some transports down here. I think that'll be fine. Okay, tell us what you're doing here. You're going to need some people. And Boreal, you're going to need some people. I need a lot more people in just a minute. Alright. Do we bombard? Yes, we do. I feel like Dora the Explorer here. What, do we bombard? Alright. Can probably bombard them one more time. There we go. We got a lot of transports coming. Don't bombard, please. I almost hit yes on accident. So they have class 5 planetary shields. I'll just build 3 missile bases, make them feel like they're doing something important. Do you see a planet to bombard? I don't know. That's nice. It's a kid. This game is really just for kids. It's a kid's show. That's all it is. All right, so Lamrak is over here. I do have to play it smart and not just crash everybody's party. And then once we make these pushes into here, I think we go after Koba. As weird as that sounds. I mean, we could also go after this place as well. Alright. Let me just take a quick break here, and I gotta check on something real quick, and I'll be right back. So, good breaking point. See you in a minute.